morning to you ladies, my name is Assassin and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers, where we are going to be finishing it this episode. The main Shadowbringers. We're finishing the main of Shadowbringers this episode. I don't care if this is a 4-hour video. Okay, maybe 4 hours is pushing it a bit, but I am finishing it because I just want to get the fucking post game already. And I just want to get to that, to get to Endwalkers, and then I could do the other expansions. Anyway, Breggy, let me speak to you, buddy. Well, look who's back from the dead. It was a grim sight. Your companions looked fair ready to drop when they brought you in, so I offered a helping hand. Couldn't bear to see them struggle so. And you, my friend, I feared you had one foot in the ground. I did! I was almost dead! Also, the light's back in the sky. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Cold and lifeless, you were like a corpse that was somehow still breathing. Then they told me some evil bastard went and snatched our poor Atrac away in the midst of the chaos. Wicked white, what is it in the world coming to? Bah, but moaning never solved the thing, did it? Nay, it's times like these we Crystarian folks stand tall and do what needs to be done. Trade with Gilmore is back on the table. We must make use of those resources to fortify the city against the eaters or whatever misery the fates deem to fit. Like, speaking of misery, Shell was worried sick of it. I literally just got back and I'm already getting stuff sold. About you, a healer wringing her hands is not a sight you ever wish to see, let me tell you. Oh, sweetie, you're alive. No one's been allowed to see you, even Spragyrians were forbidden from making visits. Rena was kind enough to tell me you were showing symptoms similar to either corruption or any of us could do that for you in any case. As for your companion, they've been rushing hither and yon, seeking a cure to your condition, ever to see their faces go ever more haggard every time they pass through the concern. I'll let them know you're awake. When they come to see you, sweetie, please do give us time to rest for a bit. They won't be helping anyone if they all live. Oh, and our own Morin has been a little better. I'm afraid he hasn't left the cabinet. What? The cabin? They're too busy with his nose buried in one. I'm not gonna lie. I might just start skipping over some of the dialogue. I know. Okay, I don't wanna, but it's like 12,000 pages of dialogue. I just wanna finish. I just wanna get to the end. We're so close. Confounded, this says the same thing as the last. Maybe I should approach the problem from a different perspective. Is it truly you and not some figment of my imagination? Oh, but this is wonderful. It would seem our prayers have been answered. Feeling otherwise helpless, I've been scouring our shelves for the wisdom of the conundrum. Why, with all the light wardens defeated, has the light returned to obscure the sky? I must have poured over 100 tomes, and no definite conclusion. So many questions are posed to HR, and thus do I feel his absence all the more keenly. Now you're awake, however, I am hopeful of the search of us to in my earnest. Catless man, stick a shit meaning of preparation about, though I guess we'll follow we are yet uncertain. Might not pay her visit. You know what? We're near the end. We're near the fucking end. Hi, Catless. Just stop giving me fucking people to talk to. Come here, alive and while I see. You gave us a proper fright. You know that? Not a day's gone by that I haven't heard folk worrying about what's to come. You're the HR. Anyway, I'm glad you've recovered enough to stay and you're not planning on shaking out straight away, though, are you? I was hoping you'd have a better look at your equipment. If we'd been able to provide you better at artillery, then maybe you would have won and the HR could still be here. As such, we're keeping busy consulting on other new forging techniques and design that I give you can stay on this. I'm gonna need more coffee. Alright, well, that's some fine work, I must admit. It wouldn't be impossible something better, but we'd need to experiment with different patterns and materials, and I'm not sure we have that kind of time. That sounds like a challenge that he would enjoy. Brickine? Greeting. Oh, Gilnard, the master of the stairs, is running his own errand now, is he? I, with my nerves all are distraught enough as it is, and I didn't want to crack the whip too hard. But never mind that, I'm thinking our absent genius and his epiphanies are the perfect answer to this predicament about it. And by genius, you mean old Jujiro. He is a man of unrivaled gifts, I won't argue with you there. Look, what good does it do if we can't bloody find him? No one's seen or heard since he wandered off some years ago. You know what he's like once he latches onto an idea. He's probably closer himself in some forgotten care, completely absorbed in his later. I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, that does make things difficult. Still, if that eccentric is someone you're destined to meet, I'd wager he'll show up soon enough. And my time at the bar, many the tale. Is that the guy that gives me the relic weapons? I've heard a told story of fated encounters, even if a few might be stretching the truth just a bit. We'll keep our noses to the grindstone for the time being, but on to the off chance you'd be wise to take the riddle of his blade rather than wait on our slow and steady progress. This is all talk for when you're finally recovered, of course. I could let you get back to it. Hey. Before you do that, you're actually the reason I came over here in the first place. I don't suggest partaking on my stock until you properly well, but if you're passing near the stairs and have regular to see. I'd best be getting back. Just because the worlds are coming apart at the seams doesn't mean we have to follow suit, does it? Doesn't mean I can't break a few coins, does it? Here, we can't forget the heart upon which the city was founded, or the Exarch might not have much of a home to return to. The Exarch. I watched him get captured and taken off, then captured again. Grimmy, are you alright? I think a return to your sickbed might be in order, or you must consider resting a while to the tenement of rookery. This damn blue sky doesn't make for the most soothing scenery, but the Exarch often like to stand there and feel the wind upon his face. Sure. Think about how I'm getting dead inside and consumed by light. That's a wonderful feeling. Welcoming. I guess it's time for one last adventure, ain't it? Oh shit. Man, after all those hours I put into Shadowbringers, it's all coming apart. You know how much dialogue is?
The people of this city have spirit, I'll give them that. They've not lost the will to fight.
Hi.
I can imagine how torn you must feel, looking at that sky, knowing what it means to everyone, and that you're responsible.
Thanks. It's all such a mess. I still can't believe it's coming from me. The secrecy is worse. I'd rather people knew. This is all types of fucked, you know? Like, the sky is fucked, you're fucked, I'm fucked, we're all fucked.
Aye. An all too familiar one. Here you stand alone, expecting no one else to bear the burden for you. You're in a corner, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious way out. But that doesn't mean it's over. However hopeless it seems, you haven't lost yet.
But then how do you get out of the corner? You dig underground to get out of the...
I remember looking up at the sky like this before. Being caught up in a strange kind of calm. It was after we realized we were responsible for the flood. When we resolved to journey to the source by taking our own lives. One last sacrifice. One last fight. One last failure. And then the Oracle appeared and, well, you know the rest. There were times in the years and decades that followed when I wondered if we might not have been better off just letting the rejoining happen.
Wow. Bro, that's fucked even for me. Like, what the fuck?
But seeing that giant Talos stir to life cured me of any doubts I still had. Always we took the burden of fighting upon ourselves. That's what heroes do, isn't it? And so we never had the chance to see anything like that. Our people coming together as one. To think that their hope still burned so bright. That they were still so eager to live, they would lift up their fellows, one on top of the other, till they reached the sky. No. We made the right decision. And I can finally feel proud of the part we played in helping this world survive.
Huh?
Well, come on then.
I don't know how to fist bump. Oh. Whoa. Wow.
As I thought. What happened between us was no coincidence.
You're being reborn.
My story may be finished. The fates have gifted me a minor role in yours. I suspected as much the moment I realized you could hear me. But it's hard not to doubt yourself when you're the man who caused the flood. I was afraid to do anything more than watch for fear of making things even worse.
Well, thanks. You made things even worse.
But no longer. After all, the path I once walked is now yours to finish. For what it's worth, I cast my lot with yours. If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you. If you lose control, I'll do my best to stop you. So, let us be about it, hero.
Oh my god! My first ever friend! Shit, man, so
Oh, I was worried you were up here all alone, brooding and fretting and wallowing in your woes. But look at you, grinning at nothing like a pollen-drunk pixie.
It goes.
Look at what you've done to your ether. It's a mess. And you have cracks running all through that pretty soul of yours. My poor little sapling. Whatever am I to do with you? Shall I yield up my throne? You could claim it, cut ties with the mortal world, hide away in the castle.
I'm okay. I still got things to do here.
It won't fix the problem, but would it really matter? If any pesky heroes come calling with steel and magic, all of Il Meg will rise up in your defense.
It's a great, thing. You know, if you can't fix your problems, just run away from them. It's like the opposite of what I said last time.
My crown and scepter are yours, if you want them. What? Don't give me that look. Of course I knew before I asked that you'd never ever heed such a wicked suggestion. And besides, what would become of my precious and ephemeral flower? My dear beloved sapling, you are lost, confused, and have precious little time to gather your wits.
Thanks.
Your kind is always so preoccupied with what lies ahead, and so we muddle your vision with fog and glamour. But such trickery is easy to see through. Stand very, very still. Think not of where you need to go, but where you are right now at this moment, at this time, in this place.
I'm in the Crystarium, talking to a pixie fairy about to die. I think I got it right. Whoa.
Our cairn of crystal. From shadowed hood he watched you go, his ruby eyes with warmth aglow.
Wait, you knew about his eyes?
See yourself as he saw you, and that shall be the clearest clue.
I guess he was under your, or you were under his, what's it called?
You stand in his garden, dear sapling. Ask his flowers what they know, and you will surely find an answer. But what will you do with it, I wonder? I'll be watching and waiting. Waiting and watching.
But then what happens after you've watched? Then you, hey, wait, I saw, hey, she's gone. So many questions. I now control this Crystarium. I now have the power! Oh, I did not expect you to hear you, surely you have not come in such a rhyme or wrong. What do I know? It's a crystal, it's art. I'm happy to share, but I fear there will be no survivor. As any in the city could tell you, he is a man of wisdom, compassion, and many untold secrets. And I could doubt his charge when the Crystarium was being constructed, he realized folk could plunder the tower for resources. He has imposed no restriction upon us but one. No one except is permitted to go within the spire. And he sees the wrath a comrade of mine was bold enough to ask the reason why. Expect me to spot it because one day the crystal time went suddenly as it arrived. Oh. Come it is good to see you awake and alert, my friend. What's this about you're not writing the extract memoirs, are you? I'm not sure how I can tell you. Considering we avoid asking too many questions, unspoken rule and all that. Anyway, that's Brett insight to share. It didn't be caffeine, I'd say. Lots of parents either not long after the world. And the HRA saw to her upbringing. I would appearance besides I just zero like grandfather and granddaughter. I imagine the new students of his between hit her doubly hard. Not that our His proud up and whatever let show. He decided to talk to him and she'll be able to. Oh, was there something else you needed? If you come for the results of my research in this persistent light, I'm afraid there's little to tell as of yet. Records pertaining to the trick, well, I need no documentation to relate with little I know of his history, but that is interesting. I have less than a decade had passed since the becoming of the flood, when the crystal tower first flashed into existence. Its summoner, the Atrek himself, became known to refugees in the lake land soon after. He welcomed all who sought out to spire, be locals who lost their homes or were brutals fleeing their ruined kingdom, and together did they found a city which would become the Crystarium. Some thought to call him king, for he refused to share his name, but the summoner did not deem himself worthy. Thus did the people consider his skin so alike to the tower he had summoned, and bestowed upon him the title of Crystal Extra. As for his true name, well, Twitzy, that is a mystery that remains us all to this day. Victorina. Cool. Lena! What do you know about the Atriarch? And how I gotta speak to 20,000 people? Come here, I was not told you had woken. Yeah. Can you tell me about the Exarch? Atriarch? Well, I'm surprised if only the Exarch was here to return. He was taken by his rival, George, was he not? Your companion mentioned they had needed where to find him. So I bristled when they asked for patience. I did not understand their hesitation until I saw that you had fallen. Only then did I realize that I had no business rushing ahead. Even so, the delay has been no agonizing. In the moment before he left to join you, because their interest me was key. It opens a door in the chamber known as the umbilicus. This room is the heart of the chosen jail, which only the Atrek has not prepared to end. He bid me allow none into the tower once he had departed, only in the event that the army of eaters descended upon the city was I to the I can do. Never before had he left me with such instructions, but the battle was not too long near, and at the time I accepted it without much time. Since then, however, that moment is all that occupies my mind. When I recalled the look on her face, he knew that some terrible fate awaited him. Tell me, come, I need to know what he feared, what battle you and your companions are surely fighting. To be honest, I don't even know. Forgive me, I trust him, Exarch, and I should not be voicing these doubts when he is not here. Respond to them personally. But you have come to me with a question of your own, have you not? I see I am not the only one who burns for answers. The time has come to open the tower's heart, so we do not face an invasion of eaters. I suspect the city will be in for more danger if we do not clean it out, you see. Okay. And his garden. Come meet me in the archive, I will unlock the door within. Oh. It's time we find some answers, Atriarch.
I have unlocked the door to the umbilicus. You are free to enter.
Wait, what about the rest of
Once you have what you require, I'll see it sealed once more. Until then, I will remain without.
You don't want to know? Okay. But yeah, what about my friends? Are they already here? No. Okay, time to start pouring over some books. Yeah, I need some books. Brain too stupid to work. Activate nuclear bomb! Okay. Come on.
A moment to collect my thoughts, I prithee. Thy true name is Grahatia, then?
Huh. Wasn't he the guy in the crystal
By thy
book?
claims, thou too art a native of the Source, though from an age beyond our own, when the 8th umbral calamity hath visited devastation upon our star. Thou hast, by subtle means, reached across the boundaries of time and space to unsow the seeds of catastrophe, ere its creeping vines drag our champion unto an early grave.
In essence, yes. A difficult story to swallow.
That's pretty cool. God, I need a drink.
I doubt not the veracity of thy words, not the account of thy coming, nor that of the fated calamity. Yet my mind straineth still to apprehend the enormity of this tale. Wouldst thou favor me with a gradual unfolding of its chapters?
Certainly. But where to begin? I should start with those great minds who survived the calamity. Sid Garland being perhaps the greatest. In hopes of staying the unending tides of war, he and his fellows pursued all manner of possible solutions. One of these was rooted in a theory which unified several fundamental principles discovered over the course of the Warrior of Light's adventures. It proposed a method by which one could enter the River of Time, traverse the rift, and leap between worlds.
So weird hearing the Warrior of Light after taking the name Warrior of Darkness for so long.
Perfecting that idea, however, was a work which consumed their lifetimes. And thus was it left to future generations to decide whether theory would be put into practice. But all the while, the world continued to burn. Hope was a feeble outpost, beset on all sides by thievery and misery and murder. People cried out in despair, "There is no hope, we are finished. Mankind is finished." Then others raised their voices in answer. Though we be beyond salvation, those who came before may yet be saved. We will forge a crossroads and pave the way for a different future. By the wisdom of our forebears, we will prevent this calamity from ever having come to pass. The fighting went on unabated, but some few took up Sid's research and labored to realize those impossible ideas. After 2 centuries of labor, their descendants finally succeeded in awakening the Crystal Tower, an integral part of the process, and, in doing so, roused its caretaker, me. By this stage, scholars had largely established the phenomena underpinning the rejoining, and identified the first as the shard which precipitated the 8th umbral calamity. This grand structure was already capable of storing the energies required to attempt the translocation. All that remained was to augment some few of its functions based upon the theoretical models of Sid and his compeers.
And by means of such technologies didst thou effect thine arrival in the first, to an age before this star had joined with the Source.
Some while before, as it turned out. 'Tis all but impossible to predict how time will flow between one world and the next, and we missed our mark by almost an entire century. But this only worked in our favor. The Sin Eaters could not be defeated without the blessing of light, and summoning the only woman who might stand a chance against them would require decades of preparation.
An undertaking of scarce credible endurance. That thou hast kept thy plan from falling into disarray these many years bordereth on the miraculous.
That's why the Ascian was like, how are you able to bring the Warrior of Light here without their body being like dismembered or whatever?
Yet howsoever history be rewritten, thy present self was shaped by events which followed the calamity. Should said catastrophe be averted, the very skein of thine existence will unravel. Surely thou hast foreseen this.
I am aware of the consequences. 'Tis for that very reason Cid and his colleagues bequeathed their legacy as an offering, and not an edict. To give all of oneself for the happiness of others, and with no promise of reward. 'Tis a hard thing to ask. Harder still for those condemned to survive in a world which pitted brother against brother. Indeed, you are right to call the execution of this plan miraculous, though the force which held it together was nothing so inexplicable. It was her. The Warrior of Light has been our unbroken thread. Where others would stumble and fall, she would rise above. Where others would break and run, she would carry on. The Warrior of Light's tale is one of unyielding bravery. To tell it was to feel courage. To hear it was to feel hope. It was a breath of inspiration in an age of suffocating shadow. In the histories of a fallen nation was our hero hailed as its greatest ally. In the time-worn pages of a noble's memoirs were her deeds joyously retold. For many, these stories were the flame which warmed them through the coldest of nights. And so it should come as little surprise that the plan found no shortage of volunteers, concerning as it did the Warrior of Light herself. It was their chance to add their own verse to the hero's saga. She was the lodestar that brought them all together, to send their final message back through time and space to her. The light of your legacy was our torch in the darkness. Burn bright again and live. I am merely the bearer of that wish, come to ensure it is safely delivered.
We're so
Wherefore sharest thou this burden with me and no other? What wouldst thou have me say?
That you will be my accomplice? 'Twas you yourself who convinced me of your suitability when you spoke of how you learned of the Flood, and of your part in arranging Minfilia's journey to the First. Your actions showed uncommon resolve. 'Twas clear you were committed to the cause of saving this world. I knew I could trust you to choose the right path forward, even if that choice came with a heavy price.
What price?
My life, obviously. Dumbass.
When all is said and done, and the last of the Light Wardens lies slain, I will absorb their corrupted ether, and then I will die.
He didn't foresee getting shot in the back with a fucking pistol from an Ascian.
Knowing what I know of your companions, not to mention your champion, they will try to stop me. But in saving one, they would save none. Therefore, I implore you to aid me in concealing my identity, and ensuring this tale ends as it must.
Oh, no, that's how he said
end,
he knew.
I would have you take what I have told you of the Calamity, and make of it a portent. A prophetic vision you beheld in the swirling chaos of the rift.
Is this truly thy wish?
History remembered the Warrior of Light, as I knew it would. And I will suffer no other to rescue the champion whose star has charted my course. I will see this tale to a happy end, my friend. There has been enough tragedy.
Oh, fuck, bro. That was the longest vision that I've ever fucking seen. Oh, hi. God, fuck it, damn it, he knew.
Careful now.
Right?
If you lose control again, the light could claim you for good. Although it's probably only a matter of time before you succumb to the change in any case.
Yeah, I'm a bomb. I'm the bomb! Literally!
What do you mean to do?
I don't know. I mean to have a few words with both rescue. I want to have both words. I want to have a few words with both of them. I'm gonna soak in the ancient. And kick both their asses.
We should be on our way. Diassian mentioned the Tempest, did he not? That's the stormy seas around Calusia to you. His lair must be down there somewhere, hidden beneath the waves.
Okay. Again, our friends, they don't know about. They don't even know I'm awake. Great, you're having the dumbass use their brains. I'm only good with swinging a big metal sword. I don't know about using brains. Oh, sorry. Let me get a little closer. Hi. If you find the answer you thought, if there's nothing more you need, I will lock the door. I need some directions. Where's the local Tempest? You wish to know was the way to the Tempest, you mean the sea itself, and do not enough the island like Calusia? Do you make a request to the team or they will for you I'm going there, you can't stop me. Do you mean to leave this room alone? Yeah, I'm not sure that nay, I would not seek to stop you. Go with the blessing of the shower, everybody you think. Okay, you couldn't stop me, I'm going either way. If you see you stall the tell her I'll be back by dinner. I got an image soaked ass to kick. Alright, Marshall. The open water to the depth of the Tempest armor can swing out for restoration for. Huh? I can't swim underwater? What's the fucking point of an armor roll then? I need one at this very second. Oh shit! Oh god, this fucking heroin is bro, this is that good shit.
Ah, we have found thee.
Oh, I wasn't leaving, I swear. I was just going for a while.
Word reached us of thy recovery, and thus did we gather with all haste.
Oh, okay.
Ah. By thy looks, I gather thou hast gleaned that which I came to tell thee.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
Oriange has shared everything with us. The Exarch's true identity and purpose.
I offer no excuses. When I agreed to aid the Exarch with his plans, 'twas in full acceptance of the condemnation I would face when my duplicity was laid bare. Yet it is not rancor, but resolve that I sense in thee. Thou art fully intent upon walking thy path to its end, art thou not?
Yep, already dead inside.
If thou canst forgive my deception, or, failing that, set aside thy displeasure for a time, I do beg leave to follow thee. What strength and wisdom I possess are thine to command.
I forgive you. Let's go. Hey, get the fuck out of here. Oh, that was
I
fucking
thank thee.
easy.
Doubt not but that I will do all in my power to repay thy kindness and fulfill the Exarch's wishes.
I'm sorry, but I don't think this is a good idea. Leaving the Crystarium, I mean, with or without Urianche. What I did for you won't last forever. There's no telling when the light will break free again. Please, you must stay here. At least for a little while longer. We will find a way to cure this, I promise you.
Zangard, can you go take her to sleep? I don't want. I just.
How can you make promises? We don't even know where to start.
Baby want her bottle.
Please. You know Reen was only trying to help.
Yeah, I agree with Alice. I don't like Reen.
Of course I know only too well.
Finally, someone with some common sense.
But making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. It's a lie. Plain and simple.
Yeah, and I want to go to the Tempest.
We've all searched high and low for an answer, and every one of us came back empty-handed. I am not about to stand in her way now. Not after failing her in her hour of need. No, the least we can do is...
We will go with you as well.
Oh, okay. I
There
was
is naught to be gained by standing still.
I was gonna go regardless, but yeah, you guys can.
Indeed, we have exhausted every other avenue. Lead, and we shall follow. If there is any hope to be found, then we will surely find it at your...
Oh, sorry. Shit. God damn it.
All in agreement then?
I should have skipped the Eustola dialogue. Now I gotta go back and restart the game. Anyway,
Is there aught we can do to help?
I just want to go to the Tempest. God, why are there so many people?
Though we may not know the whole story, we do know you're in for a fight. And while the Exarch's away, it falls to the rest of us to see the Warrior of Darkness is given a proper send-off.
You told them!
No! Well, not in so many words.
Aye, we didn't need it spelled out for us. When the night sky appeared over whichever place you went to, it was harder not to put two and two together.
From the moment I heard that you and the Exarch shared the homeland, I had my suspicions.
Yeah, great.
Long had he been waiting for a certain someone to arrive. And I knew at once that it must be you.
Exactly. When he went up to meet you, it was clear it was no ordinary visitor. That spring in his step spoke volumes. I could feel his excitement.
That's right!
Oh, I just want to go to the Tempest. God fucking damn it, why are there so many people?
We do not fully understand where you or the Exarch hail from, or why you've all done so much to protect us. But we are deeply grateful nonetheless. So, if there is anything at all we might do to aid your journey, you need only name it. What would you have of us?
Let me go to the Tempest.
You might have invited them to join us, where there are not so many. But come, they are waiting. What is your will, O warrior of darkness?
Tempest. Hope for the best, but bad for the worst. Woo! Words of encouragement! I want to go. Yeah! Oh my god. Jesus Christ. We're so fucked. Acid Blend and Commander and Admiral for thy journey to the open day of fire. I'm trying to dive down and something above a drain, even like legendary damage. I can we consider the most efficient restoration to depth of 10%, but we would regenerate against solution. Yet we discussed this stuff of free products to include such pressing resistance remains to be constrained once the sea goes above our heads. We are like resources they're gonna use them. Huh? Oh, I just wanna go there because China parents are noted the national project proposal. Destination to the ocean floor, yet our goal is not simply to arrive there, and then we must need to have the means to breathe and fight freely. That's what I petition the aid of one of the fae, if being which among I get to meet face to face. Rather than waste words on it, I bid thee follow me into the hamlet of the Sultan, reside to the south and west, all will become abundant beside home. If you say so. Oh, I made it to the soul. Weed. Bro, this place is just weed. Oh, do you get high from this place? Wait, where am I going? Oh, hi, Ariana. There to the west, canst thou see the sun through the eyes rising above the water? The foliage covered mass hidden the key to the safe to say, come close and plunge the search, thou shalt soon divide the reason for my insistence. A beam to my shame, I can but fail and ponder what thou is glad the rest I shall board a boat to the island and spare one. Those practical steps. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. So much flying. Oh, this the island? Oh, okay. Suspect for rock formation. The soil seems squeezed, giving away. Oh, yeah, it does look like islands. So it appears solid now. Dog rose slightly understood. It was the surface and shifting, or was it your imagination? The island is alive. It's an alive land. It's an alive land. It's an alive island. The Isles of Kin. Bro, it's Kin. Well, what hast thou discerned? I have discerned as an ordinary island. It reminds me of a certain tribal. It's just like it's just like the big one. Yes. Dying in person is not an. Oh, that was an impression of our. According to the lore of the pixies, we are even now perched upon the back of an ancient fig. His name is Bismarck I, the self-named by which we know the great feathered whale revered by the run in front of the door. I would enlist the aid of a spear onto the deep and banish the water with an airy sphere, alike in the form of domes, which do shelter hamlets near the Ruby Sea. Within its compass we may move unencumbered and defend ourselves when the hone of a battle combat passage will surely foul. Now I must ask and seek for sound while I make supplication. Okay. Wow. A giant moving island.
Wir Sach, Bilan Bismail.
Oh, great serene Bismarck. Damn, that's a cool voice. Long had it been since my name was called. Why do you wake me, little neighbor?
Fallen si lor wisla.
On the western sea we go, lend us your back and your breath. This road is in twilight. I wait for the sun to set. I wish I went to sleep. Ah, shit, you slow talk.
Oh dear. I don't need to speak Fae to know that didn't go well.
No, I think it went incredibly well. Wait, oh, she's coming in the most, time of need possible. Ever since we went to the village, she's been so useful.
My snake, Yak! You've learned to call me at last!
Yeah, need help.
And where do you go? On a trip? A journey? I knew you wouldn't give up without a fight. Oh, my precious mortal, I shall help you in any way I can.
Fishmark, he won't move.
Yes, Bismail we picked. Van Dromi Drom Jacob.
Oh, sleepy Bishmark, you old pixie. These are my precious breath of saffron.
Van Red Rithye.
Let their horse be the king command. What a rare thing to listen to. God. My beautiful king, if it be thy wish, and so it shall be done.
Be sure to scrub this one's teeth for him upon your return. It's only good manners.
It will be done, Your Majesty. Our deepest thanks for your timely intervention.
An agreement is reached and your departure is at hand. You wingless ones best hold on tight. May the blessings of the Fae keep you safe in Ba.
Shining to the western sea we go, rep my breath, I will see you to your destination, little neighbors. I'm running inside! Ah! Man, feel fucking legend. Wait, but the sea is below us. Wait, why are we, wait, no, wait, what? Hey guys, it's a fucking flying whale! What the fuck is happening?
And just like that, it's all gone back to the way it was.
What was you expecting? 100 years of honey and rainbows? Seeing them Yulmore types wake up and smell the ashes was miracle enough for me.
Ah, the magic in the air when that ladder started moving. And when that great hulking Talos rose up! Gods! I could live 1,000 years and never behold anything so amazing.
About that.
What the? Do you see that?
Hi! We're going down! Whee!
What a monster! Where did it even come from? Whoa, yeah! It's not stopping!
Run!
Run!
I'll pay for the repair. No, I won't. Don't die! I have fulfilled my duty. I return now to the lake. Okay, thanks. I have not flown in an age. It was pleasant. May your journey be a safe one, little neighbors. Thank you. The hell am I now? Oh, headache. Everyone not dead, are they? Oh, great. Reen is here. Damn it.
Wow.
We're underwater. It's like, what's it call it? The place from Stormblood.
The breath of Bismarck. See how it swells to form a dome beneath the waves? The waters recede. The tempest's floor is laid bare. In defiance of the blinding sky, this place holds fast to its gloom. The last refuge of he who denies the light with every fiber of his being. You stand at the precipice, hero. Journey unto the heart of darkness. Finish it.
The Tempest. Okay, how many things am I gonna have to do here before I actually finish the game? Hi. Ha ha ha. So glad am I that the Bismarck word was true to his word. We are rising in the Tempest, safe and dry. It is here that we shall find the lair of image silk, and I believe the imprisoned Atric as well. For an Asian alone, it is of course a trifling smooth matter to clear with wondering. As like such a name was immortal and one just and he would not soon rest his pride. Nature his body so rested as the key to the crystal tower and his power at the temporary termination. Let him try all the sudden to touch it on the water around harbor of Fran and we both. We have put it by now. I got food. In the event that you leave. Oh, okay. I think so. Now as for where we should start, I rather doubt Emma South will be sitting around out in the open. As we follow the slope down towards the deeper trenches and keep an eye out for a rock formation line that builds the store. Let's be off then, we'll watch your foot in the ground so what next to be super. Okay, I look for aetherite currents and stuff. I don't want to exit this track here. Thanks. Aetherite current! Wow, it's literally like the first thing you see is an aetherite. That's so cool. So cool for the aetherite current that I'm very attuned to. Well, good news is there's only one aetherite here. Granted, why would there be multiple? I don't know. Wow, for an underwater like palace thing, it really feels empty. Hello, Undo you. Hi, are you okay? Huh? Oh, okay. Wow, the Undo cups. Oh. I'm probably saying that name wrong. Undo. Okay, aetherite though. The aetherite's the most important thing. It's a gemstone trader right there. Hey, you know, undo you? Hey, undo. The finless ones, they followed me. Why have you come? Was it you who took away our water? No. So this is for the undo make the helm I had wondered. Pray for came from us any inconvenience for your cause, for we were not aware your people lived in here in the timber. We need this great dome of air that we might conduct our most urgent search, and let's beg you for your understanding. Chieftain, what are we to do? Hi. Are you emissaries of the Ancient Ones? Yeah. The mystery is absurd. We have seen the illuminated land shining through the gloom of the abyss. And if you are the emissaries of chosen, I bid you welcome. If you're not, if you're not, welcome. Or if you are, welcome. If you're not, get the fuck out. I'm not sure I understand. Would you be willing to elaborate? No, seeing that, I suggest we withdraw for the moment. Okay. So what's the plan, given your condition and reluctance of just lingering here? That said, our president rendering such would proceed forward if we could all call upon under local knowledge. Yes, I'd like to know more about this unlimited land Ethan spoke of. We have sometimes how to use the world have changed list of land to the planet return. We cannot dismiss the possibility, but if these do refuse to speak with us. Do you remember my first game for entering Elmore? How I had planned to integrate myself by offering lucrative trading opportunities with the London. Running curious and custom, but we were able to reach an agreement on delay. Maybe that with the right approach we can build a similar relationship. What kind of approach do you have in mind, or do you have the chief control didn't leave as many options? If we are to tread this swiftness course, we must needs locate at the beginning. Displaying out our all too dramatic arrival have turned settlement confusion. Were to lead to solve such problems as we all might have. And it should our host thereby our purpose here is not to they may provide a million reasons. That's no choice. I know very well if I can. Bro, even what's the phrase? Thancred knows. What do you think? I have nothing better to offer, but I do worry what will happen if the Undertales end up leading us to a dead end. Can't say for certain, but I sense this tribe has a deeper connection to the Assassins than first meets the eye. It warrants further investigation, thus I cast my vote in favor of aiding the settlement for the time being. Let's do what we do best. Okay. And it's settled. You still are ready to proceed with your investigation. The rest of us gave up for showing some goodwill. I also forgot to mention, I was supposed to say this earlier, but I forgot. Last episode, I had encoding problems, and so, like, near the end, the video got, like, cut out. So apologies for that. That really upset me, because, like, we made it so far in that episode just for the ending to get cut out, and I don't know. Come here, you won't believe who I've just bumped into. This is Push Un, the very fellow I did business with prior to our ill fate to stay in Elmore. I waited, you did not come, then so came, but his visit did not continue. I'm truly sorry, thing did not proceed as planned. All we can do for you by way of apology. And perhaps where the tribe returned, a cavern to the north is home to giant crabs. We do not fear the crabs, for we are swifter swimmers. Whenever they'll spotted, we run and they scuttle close behind, snipping and snapping with their claws. There are too many of them, too many. I believe I can be of assistance there. And what have you come here? If not found a task, you must welcome to join me. Indeed, I should appreciate a come towards it. Okay. Oh wow, I level up just from going in an area. Alright, blue swimmer dead. At the back. You could crack their shells, you must be stronger than you look. Yep. I've seen you reach your quota first again. I shall never be your equal in such that. Still, I would say I have reduced the local crap up into bar life for 30 never. My thanks to both of you. You must have a reward. Nay, this was to be pardoned. My apology to you. Remember, besides which the next waters are doing, for we must also make amends. May they convince you to tell us something about your religion, said. I would very much like to learn more about you and your people. Very well, before the flood came, it is said that our ancestral home was found in the seas to the south. It was utterly destroyed by the light. Only those who were out hunting survived. They swam aimless in line until they spied building here on the ocean floor. Strange building they were, and long had they stood underwater, yet somehow they had been spared the scars of time and current. These structures provided shelter for my people, protection from the tempest, turbulent waters, and the predators which hunted within them. The very essence seemed a miracle. The first that settlers pondered their good fortune. It was clear that the race who had built such wonders had guided their course, and for this they discerned the truth. That the ancients had chosen us to serve as the caretakers of their eternal sanctuary till such time as they return. This if the judge that you're coming, and this great vanishing of water was by the ancients outside, you will find more and more astonishing history. It cannot help wonder how well the significant or otherwise our will be decided. The nations have blessed us with protection and prosperity, but those who bring us the same, there will be no doubt in the matter. Then it would seem our earlier position was correct. We thank you for listening, and we will continue to do all we can to set your first should use their help with any trouble. Do not hesitate to ask. We should return to the task at hand, only do try to not overuse this. Okay. Ahí está la. Akumi, have you learned all of the ancient people of lost, forgotten city? That's the precisely the sort of I was hoping to hear. Fact, if you have a moment, I'd like to borrow your eyes to confirm a theory I've been working on. Come. Okay. Now, there are two tasks I would have you perform. First, regard you to inspect the building which surround the undead settlement. Note their most distinctive characteristics. For the second, I wish you use this knife to take scrapings from one of the remaining of the paper beats or the kind of every way to real those. Okay, Mom. I'ma just use the knife and then scrape the walls and then use the walls to scrape the knife. That's a point I guess but even fine because you cannot remove such words. Huh. Okay, so I'm gonna inspect the survey point and then the survey point and then distinctive window. Also, the tower shows many other places you've never seen anywhere. This was Ascian building. This is where the thing was, wasn't it? The first ever home or whatever bullshit he was talking about. And what have you discovered? Walls. Yes, I would agree that the one almost placing the same both sides of mine. You said you could not so much as scratch the wall, even with all your might. Find a blade. Tell me, everywhere I turn in this place, my kids are drawn particular materials for which I do not know how to name. Those buildings I had you environment they may appear to be constructed by anybody, sure it is not nothing of the sort. If first, I would describe them substance of a composite of several mineral properties blended to create a material unparalleled to rival. Even the Ronkan Empire once the greatest power and did never procured nothing was compared to this of perfection. But if not the Rockets, then who were these ancients and under claim as the architects of their sanctuary? This regular land lies with the reason in itself for true here to the temple. You may simply wish to return somewhere mere mortals would not struggle to reach. There is many such remote, but why here specifically? It is devoted to its role, and thus we might assume his choice of stronger summon. There's the Ascian agenda. I have this place more to them than any other. I couldn't say, could this place provide answer power to the image are you saying this was built by the ancients? We know this. Or actually we don't, but I know this. That is my theory, that these structures are remnants of a time before history was started that were yet whole and unbroken. No traces of the source would have been obliterated by 6 years of moral calamity, but here in the first day might have remained untouched for millennia. A copy of the mural in the Frontal rabble presented to me during my visit to the Frontal after victory in Colicia. Here in the first scene, by Emmett Sock's onward, it depicts a city of Elon Pass that is also rich but fallen. The design is much amplified, of course, but do you see those similarities between the towers and those you just inspected? Yeah. It's the first ever place, as I said. Very close to the truth, I feel. Let us search the surroundings for another tower. Once the picture near remove all doubt. From what I have seen, not more than sand and the fan lies to the east and to the south. No such structures exist for Charlotte to the further northwest. Alright. Okay. Hey, direct current! Woo! And then there's the point that I gotta survey. And I got the thing. Alright. I found it. I found the oh, it's just, yeah, it looks exactly like the thing. Alright, this is the mirror with large. Though I cannot guess at this purpose, it must be had an imposing sight how much of the tower's height was hidden under the ground, I wonder. Centuries of our history have settled upon such countless layers of depth and silver. An entire civilization is different involved by all these a handful of asking, and yet it did exist. They live here in this city. But let's focus on learn thus far. Undo chieftain spoke of mysterious journeys of a land illuminated. In his words, he believes this phenomenon related to the ancients return. Thus, can we summarize that what the Undo saw shining in the abyss was in all likelihood the other remnant of civilization, age-old civilization. And who else would light the lanterns, as Rain put it? Himself says almost certain he is there. He also said you wouldn't remember this in one of the things. So I don't know if that's up. But if we are to find this stronghold and eternally matter, seems gain knowledge, so it remains our sisters back forward. And I hope that these are enough to understand. Thank you for assisting me with my investigative process. Pick out our companions and share what I have learned. Much as I would like to tell you to sit down and leave the rest of us, your condition demands that we make all this village. If you are not too weary, it may be useful to speak to again, and if there is also to you willing to divulge. And on Alphina's friend, you and your companions have done much to repair the damage caused when the water departed. You're welcome. Anything else you can do? Have you been to the walls of the Forgotten? I think I've just come from them. The reference to Northwest, yes. He was in unbidden. Could it be that your footsteps were pretty ancient? I believe it may be so. Listen, and I will tell others of our plans to bring the light to the walls. Our reminders through the shining call of the illuminated land. We have requested a finless craft to shape for us a sacred lamp. He is odd for a land dweller, our choosing as he does live in the ocean, but his skill is beyond question. It is concerning, however, that we have heard nothing of his progress. If you were to visit this artisan, return with a long-awaited light, and any doubt as to your purpose would be later read. His name is Girl. We will find him in the workshop for the most exercise. Hello? Knock knock, anyone home? That's just good. That is me minds playing tricks on me now. Look, there's someone come to visit you at the bottom of the bleeding ocean. Or might be as your ghost, eh? Go on, foul shade, feast on me, Renzo. I've got no use for it. A craftsman what can't craft is more pointless than his sea slug with a Duelman hammer, and that's an insult to a bloody sea slug. Seriously, suffer from a crushing blood of self-doubt. Maybe you could take him out. Maybe you could tell him to go fuck off. I'm sorry. Underwater is getting to me. Hey, you wouldn't be trying to raise me spirits now, would you, spirit? Not what you'd expect from a servant of the netherworld. Not a ghost, I don't think. Hi. Does it really come to this? That's supposed to mean I'm impressed with what you see left. I may let myself go a bit. This was meant to be me underwater sanctuary place where I could concentrate on me work far from distraction of the outside world. And yet here you stand. What's so thin to find that you dive all the way to the bottom of the bleeding tempest to bother me. Oh, the underland. Do I know you? I don't know. Or what? I didn't get to read that. I'm worth less than a sea slug, nay, the slime left by a sea slug. 11 days long past me, workbenches untouched, and I call myself a bleeding artisan. You've heard their beliefs heavy, bringing light to them ruins. It'll be active, deep religious, and good stickers for significant, and it will live for the craftsman to be tested for an instrument worthy of the occasion, but it just can't bloody well. God, my mind's bleeding blank. It's like I've pissed away my last drop of inspiration. Oh, you're really falling apart. I mean, you got something to show me, something to give me, and muse a right kick in the up the arse. No. The Undead want to honor the comments of the ancients, so they'll end like go to place with the right kind of brightness. Like the sparkle like on the crystal, but just being sparkly is not enough. It's got to dance with the sorrow and sense of hardship endured, you know what I mean. Your thoughts turn to Brandon, the crystal you discovered at the end of his journey. Maybe he could find an inspiration in that. I let the Under down, but more that I let myself down. Might as well go back to meddling kettles. So I got a crystal, which ones belong to the... Yeah. Oh, that's why I needed to do the side quests for the guy, so that's stupid. Or the ones that you've got there are such striking beauty, it shines through heartache and laughter and the transcendence, so like the turmoil of history made manifest. And you can see the brilliance of the crystal's legacy. He never captured such a gleam if he labored 100 years. But bugger me if I don't mean to try. Where me tools, goddamn, I must set to work before the feeling fades. I can feel it, a vision forming in me mind. Step aside last and let me itching hands get to work. Okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I'm just waiting. And done. I've taken the wonders that the crystal showed me and channeled them into a new shape with its sound spiritual character. Wow. Not a bad job if I do say so myself. And to think I was this close to hanging up my hammer after studying the craft that I'm ancient. I've been across the length and beaten never and gobbled up every script for craftsman wisdom for what I could find. No matter what technique I still tried. I mean, works just no comparison. I couldn't even figure out how they put them buildings together. And a mystery for the ages, that's what drew me here. First place, I built me a workshop, got to forge it burning, and lost me bleeding wheel to thank the gods for the crystal over here, so I might never have gotten it back. I prize you into your presence by reckoning your little miracle there has been through the journey of they sing songs about the echoes of the memory huddled to speak directly to your heart. I can still feel them coursing through me, the inspiration not fading away, it's flowing stronger and stronger. Give me a chance, I reckon I can weave the crystal so I can do another thing as well. But bugger me, I'd almost forgot that on this commission. If you could try that life to for me, I'll stay here and dream of new elements for you. Okay. You know how access equipment rewards will be. Are you like poetics? What's this? I don't get it. Where's the other? A lamp. The sacred lamp and the finless one has kept their promise. My people, some of the many deeds you have performed in the name of aiding the cups. Now you've come to me bearing the light we had almost surrendered hope of ever seeing. We can doubt your purity no longer. Your rival was the will of the ancients. Yes, there's a time for fear has passed. We shall take the lamp and unveil the world forgot. Gather there with your companions and we shall speak once your prayers have been offered. Okay. No. Wow.
O stewards of the Ondo, we offer up our light in answer.
That crystal you showed the artisan. Was it... Did it belong to one of my friends?
Yeah, Brandon. Thought you were always watching.
I tried to give you a measure of privacy. No one wants a spirit looking over their shoulder every moment of the day. So tell me, if you would, how did you come across that crystal?
A dumbass side quest that had to give me the ending for Shadowbringers. Which that fight was stupid as well.
It was Brandon's then. Strange that I should learn such things now, after they're long gone. They were fine friends, every one of them. I didn't expect death to teach me so much.
You know?
About them, about Seto, about you. About the hope that hides at the heart of this world.
You know, dying has taught me a lot.
I've never been one for idle chit-chat, but if by some miracle I could see them all again, I doubt I would ever stop talking. I'm grateful I got to bend your ear at least. And just for that, I reckon I'll stick with you. To the very end.
Wow. If I didn't do anything, you'd have to leave and I'd be dead.
Apologies, we were a little late to the gathering.
It's fine, I'm just talking to Ghost again.
It seems we've succeeded in gaining their trust.
Funny how I still haven't told them about the ghost that I've been talking
The delay wasn't exactly welcome, but at least our many hands made light work. And they seemed especially impressed with your contribution. Our hero indeed.
Y'shtola was telling us those structures may date back to the age of the Ascians.
An Ascian homeland. Despite his many protestations, I never quite believed Emmett Selk was telling the truth.
Nor I. But there is no denying the evidence before our eyes. Clearly this was once a great city. A home they would see restored, no matter how many tens of thousands of years it takes.
It's a hollow dream when you think about it. Even if they manage to rejoin all the worlds, they'll never bring back the ones who were lost. But would I have done any different?
How are you feeling?
I swear to God, every time I see Rain, I hate Rain. Yeah, shit's getting worse. I tend to ignore it though. Hi.
You have completed your devotions?
Yes. To the honored ancients have we offered up our prayers and our gratitude. You too have our thanks.
Might we trouble thee then to tell us more of the illuminated land of which thou didst lately speak?
To the west of here lies a great trench. Some days ago, a light appeared in that endless darkness. Curious, we ventured closer and discovered in the depths an entire city. The buildings we spied were akin to our own everlasting abodes, impossibly so. We understood at once the ancients had risen. There could be no doubt. Taken with terror, we retreated to the cups, and I decreed that none should enter the trench until such time as we received a sign.
Might it still be possible to reach this city of the ancients?
With no water to drown you, a finless one could now travel there. Yes. I am convinced you are the sign for which we have been waiting. My people will show you the way.
Shall we?
No, please, let's just delay it a little longer. Sorry. Okay. Chieftain has bid me guide you except to limited. I come the way lies downward, follow the path to go rock and join your comrade world. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god, I thought the NPC was not spawning. It was just a very poor placement of where the NPC. Oh god. I hate it. I just want to be done with the quest already. I just want to be done. Alright, fuck you. All I gathered, yes, and I shall describe the path you must take. Enter the cave beyond and follow the wall down and down and down. And once the bottom, find the passage. The way is simple. Keep your friends within shy distance. Do not show duty. Just before the journey sin, you'll find the cavern gap in the barrier we placed it as his mouth as off the cover page should you rise there. I most like an explanation where you think. Fuck you. I hate this guy entirely. Right deeper to death we go. Our guide is bade us travel to the caravan wall or floor entrance to the west. It would seem these twisting tunnels defy such simple instruction. Rather than rely on the direction, I suggest we scout with care and rely on the path to those who come behind. Oh, it's, I don't know what it is. It's all warped and twisted and weird. How come we have a choice of two routes from here? You can either take the long way to the south of rocks or skip the coral princess out of there. I for one shall be following my sister. Wow, we're like really deep underground. I thought that was an right turn. I'm sorry. There you are, come on, I think I found a tunnel we were looking for. Really? I was gonna keep going. Whoa, it's a giant barrier! Oh my god! Okay, how do I get, or how do we get in? Here, this must be the barrier the Undo spoke of. Well, that was rather more arduous than expected. I feel a sudden rush of gratitude for the smooth roads ancestors got through the wilderness. It's a touch of tragedy. Now I believe one of us needs but raise a hand to banish the next obstacle. Come here, I'd like you to do the honors. Okay. I guess here I go. Damn, that was easy. Gone, just like dinosaurs we just had in. Yep. What are we waiting for? Like it is not to start on hope, be just a perilous of the road we walk to get here. Let's all stay where outside and silent. Oh, I didn't even get to click the thing. It just triggered.
By the gods.
Huh? He did say it was a giant, yep. Wow. Like I said, he said it was a giant city underground.
When the Ondo spoke of a city, I did not think they meant an actual city.
Then we are seeing the same view. The remnants in the Ondo settlement were solid material structures. But these... Everything here pulses with ether. 'Tis an enchantment on a monumental scale.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. Everything he said so far, that Emmett guy, has been true. Tell me, did you know that the style of the architecture is the same used for the remnants so that the cups and the used in the murals painted towers? Look closely, Emmett has not simply reclaimed these ruins, he has layered the semblance of an entire city upon it. God's magnitude of his artifice is staggering. No offense to admit, we do not fully understand the feats of it. Otherwise, you can keep it. I don't think any of those matter, but I'll take that one, I guess. The end of the world. It's intimidating, yes, but we have to start somewhere. Why don't we have a closer look at the tower so maybe able to reach it from this side? Yeah! We're reaching the ending quest to the main Shadowbringers. Finally! There's probably gonna be a lot of talking, but I don't care. We're reaching it, we're finishing it, and moving on to post-game this episode. And I'm collecting his Aether Card. Wait. Oh my god, what the fuck am I opening? There is a thing down here. An Aetherite. It didn't show it on the map. When I guess it's because it's underground. My god. Could you imagine if this was like an actual like place? Like kind of like Limsa, where people were just like, there was a bunch of people just roaming around here. Again, I think most people like in like the newer expansions, in Walker and Dawn Trails, or even if this was just like a, what's it called, where you could buy apartments or and stuff or whatever. Be fucking nuts. Anyway, investigate the imposing door. The big door. Look at the size of those doors. Now I know how pixies must feel. Komi recognized. Welcome to our city. That's what he said as well. Will you be riding the lift? Did the building just welcome you? Mayhap it is not so pleasant, says Emmett said. The Sark not invite Komi to visit his abode. Just plain that coming was expected. And where will this lift be taking us? This lift services every level at a height, but is further configured to get passengers directly to ground floor. Oh, there you have it, an evidence of a few 100 kilometers of rope. We have a little choice but to accept that. Oh, with emphasis on weight, I'm not able to let you walk in that place alone. Ground floor now. As you wish, the lift will arrive shortly. Again, he also said that you wouldn't remember. So, is this like the place we were like so-called born? Or created? Or something? Next stop, ground floor. Facilities include the barrel, get it Maybe it's gonna be a thing being like, we're actually an Ascian. And that's why we don't remember. Oh, it's this mount. I think I showed it last episode. I don't remember. I think I did. Wow. That is a lot. It's only at this distance point that you start to realize just how big the buildings truly are. What did that voice call it? City Armorat? Look over there. Is that a person? I don't know. My mistake. That's a giant. It doesn't seem to have noticed it. The answer no, a resident displays may have much more to tell us. I say make the first move. If not, you can't just. Hello, Mr. Giant. How are you? Excuse my boldness, but I have a few questions. Wow. Oh, what adorable costumes are you children on an excursion? This district must have much to teach you. Oh, odd. That sounded like no language I've ever heard, and yet I understood every word. It's almost like there's subtitles, just as he understood us. Which district is this exactly? You must be lost, poor things. You're in the Polyrite district, wherein lie the institutions most vital to the management of our star. Okay? Can you tell us where to find Emerson? I want to know who rules this city. Who's in power? I'll take him down and take it over. Who rules? Okay, what a curious question. May I be preserved or supervising body that in congregation of 14? So Emerson isn't the leader? Emerson is a member of the congregation, hoping to witness its deeds firsthand. Hardly surprising it proves the whole world holds its breath as the final days draw near and our brightest minds race to implement their plans. Thus you must understand that gaining an audience at this time will be next to impossible. You should hurry home now before your families begin to worry. Do you need me to walk you back? No, thank you. We'll be fine. Very well, take care, little ones. Okay, bye-bye. What was that all about? I don't know. To my eyes, these people appear as arcane entities. I suspect him itself willed them from 8 to much as he reconstructed the rest of the city. The final days. Dear gods, we're all screwed. Such words will befit the oblivion described to us by our Ossian foe. A catastrophe unprecedented scale which did set in motion the summoning of Zodiac and dense highland. What happened centuries ago, didn't it? The man spoke as if they were rushing to avert a disaster here and now. They're stuck in the past. Unless for these people, the distant past is here and now. Embassy still has the right of it. As evidence that Ethel Amarat and its residents appear to be phantoms of a different age. And itself has resurrected a memory, a moment in time before the star was sundered. So we find ourselves in a long destroyed city inhabited by the long departed. And there's way to be sure, but at least we are able to parley with these ancients. In fact, they seem downright eager to chat. I say we use this advantage, split up, strikes up some conversation, see if we can learn the location of our quarry. And while we're at it, it wouldn't hurt to read out a few more details regarding the publication of 14 during Pinnick disaster. Jesus Christ, you want me to ask them for a meal and how much, like, fucking... to mingling then. Let's meet back here when our jaws are aching. Okay, great. Wonderful. Fucking hell. Oh, gee golly gosh, the city of Amarat. This gives me kind of Bioshock vibes. Like the whole city underwater thing. Gives me. Just Amaritine. What? Good gracious child, where's your family? You should not be alone at a time like this. Run along quickly now. Have you not heard, though, yet confined to the Atlantic across the sea? The general phenomenon afflicts our stars. They are calling it a final day. It's starting, but suddenly a catch of keening from beneath the earth. The sounds of social living within earshot, and the rest from control. Okay. Once that happens, all is lost. Fear, pain, despair, every dread is siphoned from our mind and given substance, an eternal fall of fairy rain and incessant spawning of nightmarish peace. None can point to the source of the phenomenon. It is as if the star itself has fallen out, as if a force miracle to life now festers spreads. It is only a matter of time until Amarat too resounds to that discerned squall. You shout, should say with your loved one, shall stay with them. Oh wow. Alright. You're fucked anyway. But I guess it's better to be with loved ones than die alone in the streets scared. That took a dark turn. No. I like to speak with a pragmatic. An audience with Emic Selk. I am afraid you have the wrong office to the one, and besides, he will be far too busy to field questions of curious children. Surely you have been told of the looming catastrophe. Every resource available to the congregation must be spent in fun sharing as the world survives. They have yet to make an official announcement, but it said that the 14 are moving with the plan of scarce credible proportions, one which promises to grant will to the very star itself. They will invoke our mightiest spells of creation, the birth and entity of all known in their magnificence. They will rewrite the laws of existence. It's a huge undertaking that must be completed ere the corruption spreads this far. Thus I say to you, do not hold out the audience. So they were basically a council. Emmett Silk was part of a council. Got it. Wow, how nice this city looks. Again, it'd be cool as being a giant hub, something like this of the scale. To it seemed the hall is the host of most precious, because visitors stay. And what, pray tell, shall be the subject of as a young one? Emmett Silk. the convocation and the handling of the coming pearl. It's only natural that you should have questions. Shall we begin with the member themselves? As you know, the 14th are the wisest and percent among all. They are the stewards of all the responsible decisions which keep the star turning into season after. Be it the speaker, La Habrea, or the emissary, Elizabeth's seat. Each seat is occupied by the elected sage of surprising intellect. Mitron emissary, the individual has a just respect in a matter of tradition becomes synonymous to incompetence. Thus, it is with great incredibility that I greet this recent rumor that a seat in the convocation is soon to be left vacant. If proven true, it would be an unprecedented development and testament to immense pressure under which our saviors are toiling. In any event, I, for one, am confident that they shall deliver us all into salvation. Kill me if I was not certain before than I am now. The people of the city believe they face the end of the world. I cannot, no purpose, compel them myself to recreate this ancient Amaret. Either I fancy I hear his words to be echoing throughout this earth's truth he would have us know. Sorry. That's cool. We can compare notes once after return. Hopefully our next one will become clear. Our next action will be finishing Shadowbringers. So I've been here for quite a while now, and I want to get to Endwalker once I do post-game, which is for next episode. Anyway, yeah, notes. Hey, you guys know about the giant bad guy and the world ending? Twould seem my conversations were much alike. So a looming disaster, creation, magic's running rampant, and this convocation efforts to bring salvation out of chaos. I suppose there was talk of little else in the time when these events came to pass. You know, the whole world ending stuff. Yeah, Ariaja, if I may, what are your thoughts on the ancients' art of creation? A fascinating disciple indeed. That mind can conceive may be rendered in reality. All is rendered is a clear concept upon which to focus one's will. 'Tis not dissimilar to the primal rites taught by the Athian, wherein rituals, ceremony, breath, and life into figments of myth and legend. I see we arrived at the same conclusion then. People who lived in the age before the Sundering were blessed with the vast reserves of mana. No matter how draining these creation magics must be, it seems to pay the cost for not more than a fraction of the aether which coursed their body. If we were to do the same, such spells would soon deplete our energies and then seek to draw the balance from elsewhere, from a hoard of crystals, mayhap or from the very land itself. Thus, when this art of creation was placed into our hands, it became an effective means of destruction. An interesting matter which no doubt bears further study, but despite all the revel I worry, we are no closer to finding him itself. Has anyone learned aught which might lead us to this location? Not directly, mayhap, but from what we've learned, it seems the convocation of 14 is sequestered in the nearby Capitol building. When we went to the sea for ourselves, they didn't let us through without a right of permission. So we tried our luck at the Bureau of the Administrator, where we thought these permissions might be issued, but the clerks there said he couldn't help us since our name didn't be in the registry. And that was where we gave up. I wondered, though, could you be eligible for one of these rights? The voice in the elevator seemed to know who you were. It might be that your name is registered at the Bureau as well. Worth a look, I'd say. Meanwhile, I head back to the Capitol and search for a less official point of entry, just in case. Pray allow me to accompany thee on day reconnaissance. An arcane perspective may prove needful. Ahem, I think I'd like to speak with more of these ancients. Maybe they know something that could cure Kuma's condition. Would you mind coming with me? Of course, I don't mind. Just lead the way. Are we out? Then you still and I will busy ourselves with further exploration. There is surely more intelligence to be had. And so we part ways once more this time. However, let's begin for just let me go. Let me finish. Whoa, that's a cool Aetheryte current right there that I'm gonna get in who knows how long. No, Aetheryte current, give me. Oh, and it's literally right at the thing that we have to do. See all the side quests I picked up? Yeah. They really like side quests in this game. Oh wow, there's a person here. Oh, did you get the Aetheryte current as well? Right, yes, I can assist you. Full name, please. Let me replace way near the counter while I configure these okay. So like at one moment like I was here, the next I don't know, I just kind of became the ruler of Emerald. Come here, okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, sorry, one sec. So short. As your residency was approved by him himself, further forms identity will not be required. Here your application documents, submit them at the Bureau of the Secret, and then the clerk will issue visitors right acceptable. Oh, that's very easy, thanks. Oh, never mind, it's fucking far. Jesus Christ. Really? Things gonna attack me and kill me here? I thought this place was supposed to be peaceful and no, like, harm was supposed to be falling anyone. So much for that bullshit. You guys could not have made any fucking faster way to get here, could you? Next, please. Here you go. Just kill me, Ree. Visiting the capital, are we? Please take a seat. Your name will be called here. Oh, okay. God, you really got some fucking shitty services here. I feel so fucking short. So tiny. Just gonna wait here. I feel like some character out of Toy Story. Ah shit, the heroin. Oh god, my mind is breaking. Not again. Huh? Oh hi, may I? Yeah. They got you, they haven't called your number out there. Yeah, I think you're up for a time beyond us. Have you followed in the wake of it? Whoa, you know about? You're not. Nay, there's no cause for alarm. I simply am afraid I know only that my name. And that the city is a recreation. If at a moment from plucking. So you're not like the rest of them. You're like not in time and time. These others seem unaware of their paling closer, but mind was distracted when it came to light. X-ray thought would have been enough. I Loticus will release it too. For example, we were close friends once, you see. Grandfather, my perception, I played over the same role as all the rest. A bit part meant to bring color in the way to this broadcast of state. Feel much squinting and was burst like the fragile bubble bear. Such sexual remarkable and not take a turn and you wish to share your something lost your way. Number 43! If you come to this far, then you know the catastrophe which awaits us on our morrow. The final days would begin as an isolated infant soon swelled into a world spanning threat. That convocation, the 14th, well, it was the 13th at the time, endeavored to create a will for our star. It would repair the fundamental laws of order and halt the spread of destruction. For creation on such a scale required an immense source of power. Of those of us who still live, nearly half offered up their lives in the name of salvation. Damn. And from their sacrifice, Zodian was born just as we had hoped, and halted the march of oblivion. Yet, on how the star has suffered so many species lost. Land was blighted with the water poison, even the wind had ceased to blow. Once more did our people give one to Zodiac, another half of our race sacrificed to cleanse the world to ensure the trees and the grasses rich with tiny lives which sprout and grow and flourish. The cycle of life is beginning now, and we can reconsider the means by which we might protect it. The congregation decided that we would nurture our world until it was bursting with vitality, and we would, when it was right, we would offer some portion of its living into its order. In return, he would restore to us those within whose souls had fed his strength, and together we would resume our role as his stewards. There were, however, those who disagreed with this plan. They argued that enough had been sacrificed for that this new world should belong to life northern world. These dissidents asserted their loyalty to integration of Hydralite, an incarnation of their opposing belief, and for the first time in history, people stood divided. Now you then how this conflict ended. I thought you might. Wow. Never saw but never been a champion for the Zodiac. The original plan may have been to set back but he will not have abandoned his part. He will pay the price for our return by whatever means is necessary. And though he may carry himself in any himself does not need man to bear his burden lightly. In fact, I imagine that have only grown heavier with every passing century. It is truly a terrible weight he has chosen to carry. Yeah, I love having to live all that time alone to just try and bring back the past. It's scary. That's me. Bye-bye. James, your turn has come. Pray do not let me keep you. Okay. Sorry I'm not letting you finish. There's so much talking. I just want to finish Shadowbringers. I just want to finish. I still haven't made the fucking post game! And there was one last thing. You walked in with another. You said yes. Wait, you know Ardbert? Hey, I see how just a bit of success over a second soul. It had been a otherwise, I assume only you could have. Yeah. Your connection is highly close to our time, but two of you were. I called over your soul all the time. I hear that distinctive they were thinking about how can the soul spread. This is just the kind of fate I might expect from one such as she. Should I aim so I break the Yeah, he keeps talking. He won't shut up! Fare you well, my new old friend. May you find what it is you seek. Oh. Your visitor's right as requested. When you wish to gain evidence to the capital, simply present the document within. I've been recording for almost 3 hours now. That's how much talking I've been doing. Which, again, wouldn't be, like, bad, but considering we're near the end of the game, it's like, just let me finish, man. Finally, you were consoling. I was on the verge of mounting and rescue for you. I got the thing. There you go. dialogue. I see, my instincts were correct. And good thing too, our agent and I weighed our chance of breaking into Capitan official entrance and by far means more attractive option. The Captain boasted not a single armed sentry. It would seem that in their time they did not deem it needful to post guards. The windows and doors, however, appeared heavily warded. Though it might lead to mundane magic, we failed to budge them even a fraction of an elm. Mayhaps was simply the case that Emersel's recreation did not extend to the use of fiction. We did try everything, of course, but we thought it best to conserve our time and energy for more pressing matters. Speaking of which, Reen and I tried about asking for a cure for you. The problem is these ancient things exist beyond rest today. They will happily tell our tales, but whenever we attempt to explain our situation, they can be remodeled. What did you tell me was worthy of interest during your efforts of trying to write? I got it right here. Oh, the guy. Yeah, this guy. Fucking guy. A great sacrifice of life in exchange for their brethren's resurrection. You and all the Asian scheming has been leading to this. All this time, but if they mean to still enact the plan, things won't end the way to rejoining. I thought we knew their intention and full restore the world to its former glory and in turn empower Zodiac to reclaim its own as the will of heart. Yet it was merely a step along the way. I hesitate to put into words, but we have to assume that the following are rejoining the house and mean to draw on the lives of those make their accounts like President Zodiac. That does seem like the moment who exceeded perhaps we all have but what are the value in surviving with our history? All struggles we erase cannot end, right? Of course not, that's to say not of the Amberstock plans for the pigs and redo but we need to yeah, can you make my mark. Change the course of history in the way your fellow oh my god, so much fucking reading. Change things so that even myself dying in the future calamity was a smile. I knew you would win. Is fighting himself the only way? God, not gotta listen to her fucking ass. He created an entire city. It will take everything we have to defeat him if we can. If you push that hard in the current state, the light will break free. Decision is personalized with you, just as it is for everyone else. Cool. Give me the fucking shit. I just... Like, it'd be far better if they just talk. The fact that I have to fucking read everything. Do you remember that talk we had at the top of the towers in Mortsuk? I'm still the same lighthouse as I was then, and I don't abandon you, don't abandon me. Together we make a difference in this fight. There's always hope we can look forward. I saw it again and again. You tried to build life's great. If we keep taking the next step forward, there's a chance we'll find a way to save you. No matter how long it takes, you can count on me. Oh, now Alphanod! First spoke of the disaster would bring upon our heads this ceaseless conflict. Imagine how he would sneer at to see what's become of the first, not to mention your present predicament. And yet, who can deny the fire you these ignited people but you? Imagine my logic and ideals can uniting desperate people, the banner of the hope and common purpose, whether you but the witness to the records, I just so that they drag me to just shut the fuck up and go, just shut the fuck up and go. Oh my god, fucking. As we know, if we should admit Stalk unto his rest, we must need to speak to us in this, In the former regard, as I prepare upon the other chairs, then twist my mind said, the future of the noble doth held out hands, and himself destruction will become an issue, I don't want to read. Our time in the first has brought ever-ending succession of the trials and audience weapons and swords, and yet through our journeys together through the deep and foreboding wood, you help me sure to make every joy return the favor to it without really to the matter. Just shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh my god. Just get me to the fuck. What do you want, Rain? And Philly entrusted me with her vow. She warned me how strong. She was right. If I make a mistake, I'm not even. Nope, not even. Turning monster, Drinkrid, blah, blah, blah. So much. Yep. Oh, so sad. So sad. I don't care. God, why is there so much? I shouldn't. I don't even know what you said, and quite frankly, I don't give a shit. There shouldn't be this much talking just to get to a fucking boss fight. That one. Sure. I've been recording for 3 hours. I just want to fucking finish the damn thing. Oh my god. Oh, so cool. So fucking cool. So cool. Can I go now? Is that a thing? Or am I gonna be stuck here in this godforsaken piece of shit thing for so fucking long? Hi. Why can't the capital visit yeah, I got this stupid thing. Your documents appear to be in order. You may proceed to go, but it goes you choose a bit. Cool. I wanna fight a Bitsuck one day. I really do. I wonder if that'll be today. Probably not.
This really is unacceptable. I gave you very specific instructions.
Emmett Sulk.
My invitation was for an abomination, ripe with the power to bring about the world's annihilation. Not this half-broken thing. Whatever am I to do with you?
I don't know.
And I see you insist on keeping the same familiar company. Are you so lost without them?
No.
It is not she who is lost without the familiar. Not content with remaking an entire city, you aim to fill it with the reconstituted souls of the dead.
I may have gotten a little carried away in my attention to detail, added a few unnecessary flourishes. Well, there's no point trying to hide it. Yes. Once the rejoining of worlds is complete, Zodiac will regain his full strength and shatter his prison. Then we shall offer up the Source's remaining inhabitants in sacrifice, that we might resurrect our brethren who died to bring Zodiac into existence. But what was it that you came here to do exactly?
Kill you. Yeah, sure. X here. H here. Something or...
Well, you can't have him. The wisdom that man guards may open up new worlds of possibilities. He has unlocked the secrets of travel across the rift, and through time as well, it would seem. Quite an accomplishment for one of his incomplete nature. I must explore the limits of his capabilities, and harness that power for the Ardor. Even now, after everything, you refuse to see reason. You think it unfair that you are subject to suffering? That your lives will be sacrificed for the Ancients? Look at me! I have lived 1,000 of your lives. I have broken bread with you. Fought with you, grown ill, grown old, sired children, and yes, welcomed death's sweet embrace. For eons have I measured your worth and found you wanting. Too weak and feeble-minded to serve as stewards of any star. Have your recent spats with Vorthri and his Sin Eaters taught you nothing? Have you not learned that your ignorance and frailty beget only endless misery? How long do you mean to perpetuate this farce? How much more must I endure your bumbling interference? Let us imagine that the laws of reality are again undone and the world faces true annihilation. Do you honestly believe that half your number would sacrifice themselves to save the other?
I don't know.
Of course they wouldn't!
Oh.
And if you had witnessed history unfold as I have, you would reach the same conclusion. You cannot be entrusted with our legacy. I will bring back our brethren, our friends, our loved ones. The world belongs to us and us alone.
Emmett Selk! We understand, truly, but it makes no difference. The ones you love are in the past, while ours are here in the present. One day, we too will be ashes and dust, but not today. Our time is not yet finished. We share your conviction, and that is why we will not abandon our course.
You think us the same? You think your tattered soul of equal worth to those I lost? Then come. Earn your place. Prove yourselves worthy to inherit this star.
Damn. Whoa. That's cool.
Behold the coming oblivion. 'Twas the end of our era and the beginning of our great work. A fitting backdrop for your final judgment.
Hell yeah.
I shall wait within, but do not spend too much time on your preparations. There's no telling how much longer the guest of honor will last.
Like, should I just do it all this episode? I don't even know anymore. Like, I just want to finish the game, but it's gonna be a 4-hour video by the fucking time I'm done. That's so stupid. Oh my god, we actually got in. I wasn't sure if I'd ever get inside the dungeon. Oh no. This is gonna be like the longest video in history. Oh, is this what happened with the Great Sundering? Is this what happened? Everyone panicked and then sacrificed themselves for Lord, what is it called? Zodiac? See, I know what's going on when you're not given 50,000 dialogue.
Welcome to the final days of Amarant.
Oh, that's cool. What's that? That's like a... Bro, what the fuck?
the fabric of our star began to fray, and the unchecked energies of creation began to malform beasts.
What? Alright. Oh wait, was I supposed to? I didn't even see these guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's a horse guy again. It's crazy. Well, say, this level looks fucking nuts. Everything's on fire. You can only imagine how bad it was for them. Again, everything's on fire, everyone's dying. The end is near, basically. Hey, you guys see the memories of the first Doom? Wait. Oh, you guys are here when this happened? Like, so the seahorse, the whatever that guy, we were all just, okay. I mean, I guess. Oh no, I wasn't here. Or maybe it was. Just ask me if I remember again. I don't remember.
Just as prayer gives rise to pride, our dread may manifest our deepest fears.
Huh? What fear? Just the first Doom before. Endure the first Doom. This guy looks cool. He has like a bunch of teeth. It's kind of gross as well. Did you just poison me? I just got with all that color black. Do I have to? I'm assuming I gotta hide behind the rock. That's why the rocks were placed. Yeah, the first Doom and all that. That makes sense. That doesn't. What the fuck? Wait. Okay. Hey, can you not do things like that? Well, that's really messed up. What's that? What are you doing? Ah! He's shooting meteors! I don't like the first Doom. Nor do I like any Doom, but this, we're doing the whole sky game again. Alright, first Doom, you are doomed! First Doom is over, doomed! That even is defeated, not the March of Oblivion. Lots of Doom. Yeah, this place coming apart. All in ruins. Oh, that collapsed.
The land buckled. The cities burned. The waters ran red with blood.
Yep, I see it. What the fuck is that? It's a dragon thing. What is any of it? I don't like it. It's all very, very scary. I think this should be the next boss. The second Doom per se. Bear witness to the second Doom. It's a giant bird, Bellwether. Endure the second Doom. Birdweather seems to be dying pretty fast. Makes me think he's gonna have like a different phase or something. The beast outlaws and gives birth to what? Oh, yeah. Like, he seemed to be dying pretty quickly. No way he's gonna die that fast. He didn't. He didn't die. He summoned guys to try and stop the warrior of darkness. This can't be stopped. If I keep getting 5 things like that, that might stop me. They're not stop me, they like slow me down a little bit. Still, that's a lot. Alright, can you come down here and stop summoning? As if feeding upon a horde of brute bolsters and blows. Oh, he's doing a burst. Oh, we don't want him to do that. He died.
Yet this is far from the worst of it. Come, and I will show you.
Wait, am I going the wrong way? Oh, I am. My bad.
And you will see the end of a world.
What the fuck? Whoa! This is so cool looking! My god, these level designs are absolutely insane. Are we in space? Meetings were in space? Or like the cosmos?
The star was fading. We saw we had to read its laws anew.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, looks to be fading. Oh, wee! Blang. What's that guy? I don't know what that guy is. He's like a giant dragon. Dang.
But between us and our goal loomed a final whisper.
This guy? He seems so nice though. Oh. That's so cool. Darian. It's the final Light Warden. Thus did the third doom. Man, I love the soundtrack. From the depth of despair, the last supper. Should I be getting back? I don't know. Maybe I gotta go close to him. Who really knows at this point, you know? I don't think any of us actually know how to do this fight. I think all... I walked off the cliff. I thought there would be a thing. Oh god. Oh come on, I just spawned. Yeah, I think when that happens I have to go to the thing over here. Yeah. Okay, I get it kinda. Oh. Oh my god. As soon as I died, the other guy got revived. Man, this is going real great. Real good fight, you know. Real good fight. I'm probably really having been going great. I don't really know how we're supposed to fight this. I mean, we've barely gotten a half, to be honest. I can't see! Okay, no, that's fine. No, I think our only escape is about to get destroyed, so we're probably gonna kill him quickly. That's about to break, and then once he does the big attack again, we're gonna have no means of escape. Well, not great. Not great. Nope. Oh, come on, I'm like the only one left. Yeah, the fucking god damn it! Can you just hurry up and die already? Yeah, let me break his ass. Thank God. God, that went terribly, but we did it in the end. And he's dead. Woo! Down to the ground. Also, yeah, I changed my armor because to get into this dungeon, I had to have a higher item level, which I am kind of sad. My pants I got to get rid of my pants. Okay, now we should be moving on to a trial. I was kidding, by the way, at the start of the episode when I was like, I might make this a 4-hour video. That was a joke. But now I'm starting to think that joke might actually, I've almost been recording for 4 hours.
Well, well, you prevailed.
Yep. And your image so.
Nevertheless,
Your performance was underwhelming, and I remain unconvinced of your worthiness. Oh, you tower of your misbegotten ilk, no doubt. But should I bring my full strength to bear, well, you would be as leaves in the wind. The gulf between us is a reflection of the disparity between the world as it was and what it has become.
Our worlds may not live up to your lofty standards, but they are our worlds, our homes, full of life and love and hope. And we won't stand by and let you destroy them!
Damn, Alize. Oh my god. It's straight up.
You are a mistake.
Wow, just straight out, right out said it.
We who have known perfection, the shattered source and these shards are ghastly mockeries of the true world. The ephemeral lives you exalt are pale imitations, utterly devoid of meaning.
Belittle us all you like, but we will rise again and again and give the lie to your insults through word and deed. We define our worth, not the circumstances of our creation.
More prattle.
That is pretty fucking sick. I mean, like... Like, it was terrible, but like, at the same time...
Fool. Who are you? No one. Nothing.
I'm a son of a bitch that's gonna put you in the ground.
My heritage, my first act will be to expunge your stain from history's weave. My world will have no need for heroes.
I got one last fight left in me. Ah.
Still fighting the good fight.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Where the fuck did she pull that out of?
It is true that all we hold dear is fated to fade away, but that is no reason for us to forsake it.
To take what steps we may, and thus mark the road for those who would follow, to strive for the best of all futures. Be this not also thy purpose?
No, you stole her! And Urianshe too.
Do not presume to speak of my future.
And you? Why waste your final moments in futile defiance? Weary wanderer, you've no fight left to fight, no life left to live. You see, the light will not be denied.
Surrender to your fate, and let the transformation take you.
Rise up in madness and fury. Devour the vermin infesting the land which is rightfully ours! Now, Reed! Now!
Wow.
Fight it. You have to hold on.
You slit the. That is not good. The only person we haven't seen yet. Oh, I forgot about armor. Hi. Am I dead?
If you had the strength to take another step, could you do it? Could you save our worlds?
I don't know. Hell yeah. This
Take it. We fight as one.
This is my theme. I like this theme. I'm taking it. Okay, dude. Oh yeah.
This world is not yours to end. This is our future. Our story.
Fuck yeah!
No, it can't be.
Was Ardbert an Asian?
That trick of the light. You are a broken husk, nothing more. How can you hope to stand against me alone?
Maybe I was Asian. Yeah.
We stand together!
Where the fuck did you come from?
I'm surprised you can stand at all.
I could not well leave matters half finished. Let expanse contract, eon become instant. Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call!
Is this you say like a trial right now? Yep.
Damn you all!
I am. Alright, it ends this day. That one. That sounds more edgy.
Very well. Let us proceed to your final judgment.
Okay.
The victor shall write the tale, and the vanquished become its villain. But come, let us cast aside titles and pretense, and reveal our true faces to one another.
That should be easy. You're an ass. You're bad.
I am Hades, he who shall awaken our brethren from their dark
Fuck yeah. The dying gasp. Oh, that immediately got in. I think. Maybe. The dying gasp. Wow. 80.
Show your vaunted strength, and I shall expose the lie of your fragmented existence.
So is you're actually Hades? Oh, hi guys. Alright, let's fucking do it. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm fucking ready for this sick soundtrack. No thanks, I don't want darkness. At this point, maybe I don't want light either. I have a bad taste in my mouth after light. After, you know, trying to kill me and everything. What? You can't command Arcane, stupid. It's like magic. Oh, do I have to jump on one of these? I legitimately thought I had to jump on. And it was like fly me up off or something. Okay, so what like secret like other phases? Cause you're almost dead. You like have to pull out like a secret move right here. Give me your voice too, and here's my brother. Oh. You're really like summoning more assholes, don't you? Like bring them all here and stuff. They already died once. Why are you bringing them just to die again? God, let them rest. Going wide, hungering void. So already lied to all darkness. Impressive resilience, but it matters more to break through your stubborn.
I am stifled by this vessel of flesh.
Dude, you're almost dead. Shut up. Also, I'm getting consumed. Unburden your sleeping souls, my brethren. We emoted? I shall bear every hope, dream, every prayer. Whoa! Oh, that's cool! He looks so sick! Man, this is one hell of a boss fight. Okay.
Behold, a soulsman of hell, tremble before my glory.
I don't really feel like doing that, but whatever you say. So I'd be right in front of his face, everyone else is inside the way. What? Man, I can't hear anything. That almost killed me. Oh. What are you doing now? You're doing something now. Probably could have went there. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. Okay. Do it in whatever it is you do. I'm sure it won't be wait, oh, that's it. Yeah, that's sorry. I didn't see it. Sorry. Oh, I love his boss design. It's gonna be a cool mount to get too, maybe. I don't actually know what the mount looks like, but I think it's gonna be like that. No thanks. Am I supposed to run somewhere? Uh-oh. We're all trapped. We're all tarp.
My dormant breath
What the fuck? The light within her champion. Ah, one of these. Do I gotta like spam? Ooh, I did it!
This will make Dark One free. Now, damn you! Damn your magic blessing!
Bro, you're so cool though! Like, your whole, like, design is sick looking. The darkness grows deeper. I can't hear anything, but I'm just gonna assume that it's a little not. I am the warrior of darkness. I am the Dark Knight. You can't get more edgy. Simply can't. Yeah, we did it! Wow.
You have no power over me.
Shut up, you're dead. That was such a cool fight. This whole transformation and everything. Man, that was awesome. Duty complete. Wow. Now I'm just stuck in an endless dark void with nothing to do. Now what? Hello?
Will not yield.
Hey, you're dead. Shut up.
Should I submit to this fight, what will become of it all? What will become of our
Hey, Tanker. Okay, no need to be a badass. I mean, I defeated the guy. Funny how you got fucked over by a little tiny glass bottle of light.
Infernal strength!
Damn.
Now! Strike with all thy might!
Okay. I can't hear you. It's loud, but okay. Up. Whoa. Swing! Ooh. And strike, you're up. I think. I don't know what that. Oh. I just shot like a giant laser beam. Okay, yeah, that'd kill him. Where the fuck are we? I don't know.
Remember. Remember us.
Okay.
Remember that we once lived.
Okay. Yeah. That was sad. Anyway, you guys want a bite to eat? It just goes on like nothing ever happened.
It's over. Emmett Selk is no more.
Was he ever really the
More
villain?
importantly, how do you fare?
Or she was like, get the fuck out of my way, off of it.
What dost thou see?
Her ether. It is as it used to be. As a disciple of Zodiac, the Ascian was the darkness to your light.
That makes sense.
I can but assume that when you set your strength against his, the light within you was spent.
No, it's more than that. Under the strain of that incredible flood of ether, your soul had begun to break apart. Yet now it seems somehow restored. I tried to help you before the battle, but Emmett Selk stopped me.
Yeah, you were
So,
useless.
How did you... Exactly what did you... Can you tell us what happened?
I smacked him, and then he died. At the end. Oh yeah, and some help from Ardbert. Hail from a hero of this world.
I see.
You look great.
Where to start? I believe I owe you all an apology. And you, most especially.
I'm tired.
No arguments here.
Also, I was also supposed to mention that Thancred reminded me a lot of Dante from Devil May Cry, especially with that outfit. I don't know if it was like it was inspired by what's it called, Devil May Cry, but it looks a lot like him. At the end of main. I'm gonna see credits, aren't I? Better see credits. Oh. No, we're at the dock.
So those mad souls dove straight into the ocean over there, didn't they?
All I could see from here was the whale, Master Chai.
'Twas surely Alphino and those friends of his.
They did something heroic, mark my words. You'll need only look up there for proof of that.
As you say, my love. Sure to be back. Any moment now. Any moment.
Well, hang on, we're on a giant whale. Also, the sky's not dark, it's light.
They are coming back, aren't they? I couldn't bear the thought of...
There, dear. Everything will be all right.
There, look! Over there, over the beach!
That Earthbird? Oh, no, that's me. That's definitely my dumbass. Everyone else dead? I'm the only survivor?
Ho there!
Oh, hi!
Greetings! You alright?
No, I'm tired. I want a nap and a drink, and this has been going on for way too fucking long. Anyway, sorry. Hi. Good to see you guys made it out alive too.
I didn't think we'd be swimming the whole way back. Heavens. Take me.
Alphino! Oh, hells.
Wait! Where's Urianger?
He must have fallen behind.
But shouldn't we look for him?
He'll wash up, sooner or later.
For the love of Alphino!
Welcome back, dear one!
Hi.
And thus did salvation come to the first.
Alphinaud's fucking dead.
Amalot will fade along with Emet-Selk's enchantments, and the depths shall be as once they were. Mount Gulg will one day fall, and the Talos below yield to wind and rain. This tale, too, will fade with time, passing into legend as the world heals and moves on. Nevertheless,
I thought, oh wait. I thought that was home. No, that's the respect in the Crystarium. Well, everyone sees your face, man.
as ether obeys the cycle, as death and decay gives way to new life,
Earthbird.
So too do the memories we share inspire others to rise to greatness. For we who walk before may lead those who walk after. Your road goes ever on, as does your story, as does your legacy. Such is the hero's lot, to touch the lives of countless others.
Excuse me? You're the Warrior of Darkness, aren't you?
No, I never heard that name before.
Where are you from, really? And how did you get to be so strong?
Are you gonna be the next villain, Friend Walker? Shh, I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, what no! Now we moved to post game. That was just main game. That was just main. God fucking damn it. No, but that was really good. It's just a lot of reading. Also, I would love to share my thoughts, but I've been recording for almost 4 hours now. I'm just trying to get through the episode. Still not over. Still not over. Let me finish. Let me finish. What now? It's done. Let me just end the episode. I just want post-game to finally be here.
By your deeds has the blinding light been banished from these skies, and the Sin Eaters driven to retreat. Although our many hurts will be years in the mending, I have faith that this world and her people will one day be whole once more. With no rejoining in prospect, the Source need no longer fear the coming of an 8th umbral calamity.
And with that triumph, the future from which you came will no longer come to pass. Yet...
I'm sorry, I thought you
do. I wonder if that other age continues onward somehow, cut adrift from time's flow. Or have I simply etched myself a place upon this new block of history? Either way, this is an unexpected development. As the summoner of your souls, my death was meant to release you back to your world. Yet I am very much alive, and you are still stuck here in the first.
Yep. Thanks.
I believe I speak for us all when I say that we are happy to postpone our return if it means your life is spared. We will seek out another way.
Besides, I never had any intention of rushing home. There are people here I still need to thank, and this means I might actually have time to do so.
Yet we dare not neglect our comrades in the Source. Mistress Tataru, to name but one, will be most anxious to know how things stand with us.
Also Cryo, also Sid, Briggs.
So, you'll just have to make the journey alone for the moment. Be sure and give a full report to our fellow Scions, will you? Oh, and we'd also appreciate any news you can bring us from back home.
Yeah, of course.
Then I see no reason to delay. I can open the path from here.
I imagine we each have matters demanding our attention, so let this be a farewell for us all. Send word when you've resummoned our friend. Oh, and do try to ensure she arrives within the city next time.
Of course. I shall strive for utmost accuracy. No strange forests or unplanned passengers, I promise.
Okay, can we hurry this up? Please. Like, why are we staring at each other? Thank you. Sort of got it.
I'm a little relieved, to be honest. I would have been terribly lonely if everyone had suddenly disappeared. But I understand that you have to go. Safe journey, warrior of darkness. I hope to see you again soon.
Just a moment while I attune the portal. Then you can be on your way.
Mm-hmm. God damn, this episode's gonna be so...
When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short. And then one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me in the flesh. A hero who looked at the horizon and beyond and saw I knew not what. All I knew was that I would give anything to stand at that hero's side. Would that it was so easy. The glory of the heavens was ever beyond the grasp of those who never thought to reach for it. But if I have gained anything from all of this, it is the courage to stretch out my hand. Do you hear me, Grahatia? This is no time for sleeping.
Wait, so you're not Grahatia? I'm so confused. And I just want to finish this damn thing. Need around the Imperial Palace. Oh my fucking god. I might as well take a nap.
To the west gate. I want to know what's happening there.
Same as the others. Struck down with a single blow. An unfortunate day to draw guard duty. Forgive me. These were your people.
We took advantage of this slaughter to slip into the palace. 'Tis not for me to grieve them. That was the Emperor!
Wait!
Ah!
Your Radiance!
Gaius, you've missed your part in this, I'm afraid.
Identify yourself, demon!
You were hoping for the Ascian?
Oh, that's Xenos.
The Craven shed this skin and fled, rather than face me. A pity. I was looking forward to crossing blades with myself.
Yeah, that seems like a Xenos thing to do, kill his own
But
father.
I cannot deny the feeling of satisfaction. Body and soul reunited at last.
What now? The game continues, but the pieces have changed.
Only if we trust in a paragon's words. A mistake I do not intend to repeat. Gaius!
He speaks the truth. Elidibus is gone. Tore a hole into the rift. Xenos, my foolish, greedy son. Was a second life not enough? Was the Empire too rich a prize to ignore? True freedom for our nation, our people, will never be won by a spoiled princeling. The burden of this throne is beyond you.
'Tis you, father, who have struggled with this burden. Simply holding the Empire together has occupied your limited faculties. But you may take comfort in knowing that I have no intention of pursuing your tedious agenda. Nor am I interested in ruling over the Empire's lands. I came only to remove that which ruins my sport. I will not have my prey stolen by your petty wars and cowardly weapons.
You would kill me just for that.
I need no other reason. Any and all who interfere with my hunt will not do so twice!
Yeah.
I heard the Ascians speak of Zodiac, an Eidolon. Even the will of this star is but a construct of our own making. We shall gorge upon their strength, and then, my friend, our contest shall begin anew.
Xenos!
Xenos has to be by far the craziest villain we've encountered. Because he doesn't even want to like change the world, he just wants to fight. Alright. Hi Tataru. How's it going? I'm back. Hi. Okay, bye-bye. Komi, is it really you? Hi. Oh, when? Why you didn't think you'd be back for ages? Time moves in mysterious ways. Literally. Right, so it does. The heart said you really did love everybody. The little pixie said as much. As for the situation on this side, I'm sure they're still eyeing our forces from afar. From what I thought, the Khanyan armies have been slow to react and seem reluctant to commit to any large-scale engagements. It's not sort of stalemate. Otherwise, we're yet to see any signs of awful black rose weapon we were warned about. Oh, but we did call an old friend tale about on that count. Her Kral and I had a terrible time tracking him down, though it will be worth it to see a look on your face when you find out who it is. Anyway, I was just about to make contact with this was. Thank you for the laser. Might you fancy a rest while it is? Okay. The warrior laid back where she belongs. She said there was nothing up, and though you did seem different somehow, you have to tell me all about your vision. Well done. Welcome back. Oh my god, I did it. I completed it. Up in another cutscene I go. Never mind. Never mind. This would be like 2 episodes worth. This is literally 2 episodes. Is that Oblivion has claimed him? Elmixelt gone, Lovebrand gone, I alone remain, the last of it unbroken. Once more I am moved to realize the potential of these tattered souls. Oh, Xenos never did I dream you could overpower me, so completely possessed as I was over your body, and it's all uncanny strain. And now that I have shared with you the truth of this world, the rigs who can protect how they've been fulfilled, not I. Emissary, what a poor just that title has become. The flow of history has become muddled and its currents wild beyond my capacity to direct him. You have wrestled the advantage highland, the thieving hands of your disciples tighten their grip on our star. The origins of the world remain hidden, and its inhabitants ignore it to the broken existence you and your creators desired. They celebrate the gifts of perfect light and king, and unknowing as we are weakened and fade. But do not imagine yourself rid of us. Though your champion has indeed proven the most severe obstacle to our descendants, a barbed thorn in my side, she may yet be removed and cast into the abyss. And yes, it can be done. I will keep these heroes married, and the fist and victory will be ours at last. Warriors of darkness now, are they? Then they're... They shall meet the same end as those who came before, death at the hands of warrior of light. So that's setting up for Endwalker. Cool. Oh my god. What the hell? It seems you were right. Yes, there is something out there. But it would mean crossing mounds of this infernal emptiness, which is rather unhealthy for living creatures as I understand. Even were we to restrict ourselves to brief words, I don't like to imagine the effect would have on our ether. But you still want to go, don't you? We have made say to it, but we haven't reclaimed it. And when you put it that way, what choice do we have? Just stop breathing and fuck off? Sorry. Well, of course I'm going with you. That's what fans for, isn't it? Come on, let's head back and repair the mad journey area. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Still going. Still going. Still going. Still going. Still going. Still. Oh, this is the raid. That's cool. That's real cool. I'll do that off camera. Though blazing skies give way to a gentle night, what hand can end the war of dark and light? Cool. Trust parties unlocked. Don't care. If you have unlocked trust. Trust allows you to forgive for his visitors. Okay. But I'm able to so you're not able to accept your belief in this lifestyle. Okay. In addition, quests to unlock new content have now been available on the Crusade and rest of. Cool. Cool. Come here, good. It's good to see you. I hope you bring me to you've had a feel rest. Anyway, Phil. Certainly earned it. Not much has happened since the other day. I planned to meet you. I hope I told you, but refused to do anything for it. I hope you're alright. I'm exchanging messages with the Erosian Alliance. Though they say the fighting has stopped with the good dead. Which means we might actually have a moment to ourselves for a chance saying you back, maybe you could say. Great. Oh, and if you don't mind, I'd like to just want to know about my affiliate with me. Okay, I'm gonna end this episode here. Okay. We finished what's it called? Main of Shadowbringers, and now we're on to post game. So that's probably gonna be a whole entire thing. I think I've been recording for about 4, almost 5 hours. So yeah, ending this episode before I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode of Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to punch that like button in the face like a pirate. Also, if you want to see more videos on Sesame, don't forget to click the link. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.